I'm gonna try to do this video. It's the first time I've done this. I'm just gonna do this video while I'm driving because it's on my mind, and I haven't given you guys any content in a long time. So, LeBron, okay, LeBron passing Kareem on the all-time scoring, become the NBA's all-time leading scorer, does not move him up in the GOAT debate. Now, not in my opinion, and I will explain why. The last time I broached this issue, this topic, was after they won the bubble championship, and I explained that LeBron has not been elite defensively for a long enough time for him to surpass Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So him doing what we all knew he was going to do eventually doesn't change that equation. Okay? And people that want to elevate longevity stats and statistical accomplishments above impact on winning just simply have the wrong formula. It's just that simple. You know, you just have the wrong formula. So here's a real simple way to win any argument that LeBron is the GOAT, or for that matter, is seriously even in the GOAT conversation. You just simply ask them this: is LeBron elite? Is LeBron top 5 all time on both sides of the ball? Okay? Is LeBron top 5 for his position on both sides of the ball? Because there are 3 players in NBA history of whom you could say have an unassailable case to be top 5 on both sides of the ball for their position. Okay, and that is Kareem, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant. If you want to argue that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is not top 5 all time, okay, you've got to explain 11 all-defensive selections. Now, I kind of had fun with this. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, I'm ranking the greatest defensive players by center. Okay, so now let's say the all defense team didn't exist till 1969. So let's just say, just for the hell of it, just for argument's sake, I'm gonna start off with Wilt and Bill Russell. Okay, so let's say I'm going to argue that Wilt and Bill Russell are ahead of Kareem. They played before the all-defense team select was in existence. So let's just say Wilt, and let's just say, because both of them have both of them have Defensive Player of the Year awards, even though they have fewer all-defense selections. Let's just say we're going to go Dream Olajuwon and David Robinson. Okay? So that would be 4 centers that you could say have a pretty strong argument to be greater than Kareem defensively. Who else? Who else? Are we going to seriously talk about Ben Wallace, who has only 6 all-defense selections? Okay. Are we going to talk about Rudy Gobert? Who else would there be? Now, I mean, you could make the case that in the case of Gobert and Ben Wallace, there are multiple DPOY awards elevate them over Kareem. But then you have to talk about, if you want to talk about peaks, you also have to talk about valleys. Okay? Well, in the case of Rudy Gobert, we haven't really seen the downside of his career, and you have to also consider what he has done in the playoffs, and that's be cooked routinely. Okay? How great was Ben Wallace during the first part of his career as a defender? Whereas Kareem came into the league an elite defender. Okay? You can't get around, I'm just sorry, you can't get around 11-6. You can't get around that. Okay? Offensively, well, we shouldn't even have to have this conversation. Kareem has the second highest career scoring average among centers in NBA history, behind Wilt. Okay? If you want to argue that Michael Jordan is not top 5 defensively, you've got to explain 9 selections. Okay? And other than Kobe, who could possibly have been a greater defender than Michael Jordan from the 2-guard position? Okay? He also has a DPOY. Now, I have heard haters in the media try to dismiss 12 selections from Kobe. Okay? But I mean, let's just play it out. Okay? Mike. Okay. I believe Dennis Johnson was a 2-guard. I believe Dennis Johnson was a 2-guard. Let's say I go Dennis Johnson, Bruce Bowen, and Michael Cooper. All right? So now, who else? Are we really going to say Tony Allen, with 6 all-defense selections, was a greater defender than Kobe Bryant, who had twice as many? Are we really going to say that? I just went down the list by two guards, okay, of the 2 guards in NBA history with the most all defense selections. I don't believe any. Well, Michael Cooper has an all defense, has a DPOY. Okay, Michael Jordan has a DPOY. Okay, Bruce Bowen does not. Are we really gonna say Tony Allen belongs is top 5 all time from the 2-guard position as a defender, and Kobe Bryant is not? I really don't think it's necessary that we have a conversation about whether Kareem, Kobe, and Michael Jordan are all top 5 for their position offensively. We really shouldn't have that conversation. So I'm gonna just for the sake of brevity, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that. Okay, not even go down that road. Okay. So now, why am I certain that LeBron is not top 5 on the defensive side of the ball? Very easy. Okay. Scottie Pippen, Bobby Jones. Okay. By the way, Kevin Garnett is technically a small forward. Okay. But I'm not even going to count that. Let's just consider Kevin Garnett a power forward. But I mean, KG is technically a 3. Okay. So, Scottie Pippen, Bobby Jones, John Havlicek, Draymond Green, Kawhi Leonard. All 5 of those players have more all-defensive selections than LeBron. And the last 2 have multiple all DPOYs. Well, I know Draymond does. Well, actually, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if Draymond or Kawhi have multiple, but I know that both Draymond and Kawhi have DPOYs. LeBron does not. Okay. Now we can talk about the 2013 season. Maybe LeBron should have gotten that DPOY. That's fine. But tell me why LeBron should be ranked ahead of Bobby Jones defensively. And again, if we want to talk about peaks, you have to also talk about valleys. How many great players during their so-called prime have been as bad as LeBron has been defensively? I'm going to say from 2018 up until this year. Now, for some strange reason, and I'm not even going to go there, for some strange reason, LeBron is playing better defensively this year. Kudos to LeBron. Okay? But it's really, I cannot offhand think of another great player who was playing at an all-star level, actually an MVP level offensively, that was as bad as LeBron is defensively. Okay? Or a player that had declined that much defensively on just one side of the ball. If I'm not mistaken, LeBron was pretty much last in the league in defensive rating, like that last year in Cleveland. Okay. So, LeBron is not top 5 for his position on both sides of the ball. He cannot be the GOAT. He cannot surpass any of the 3 players that are consensus top 5 all time for their position on both sides of the ball. He can't be.